6:18 now, from Dennis on a Harley to volleyball players on an airplane. That's kind of what we're talking about. Daniel Jones, head coach of the MSU Volleyball team, joining us this morning. You're about to take off for the first matches of the 2019-2020 campaign. You're heading to Arkansas. Let's talk about what you're going to be doing there.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's finally here. It feels like we've been waiting a while. We head out in a few hours here, head out to Arkansas, and we start play on Friday. We'll be playing Northwest State and Arkansas Little Rock, and then followed by the University of Arkansas. So it's going to be 3 great matches for us. Yeah,
and the way that progresses, you're playing a couple of schools comparable to what we're dealing with here at MSU, and then on Saturday playing an SEC school. I mean, that great way to stagger some of that competition, I would think.
Yeah, we love it. I mean, every year we look to go out and get a marquee match that's going to challenge us, it's going to stretch us, it's going to show us what we need to do to be at the top of our conference, and then start to push into the NCAA tournament. And Arkansas has a great program. Jason Watson, the head coach out there, who some may be familiar with, having been a previous assistant coach here at Montana State. He's done a great job in building that program to the point where we're going to see a legitimate NCAA team, and it's going to challenge us to be our best, which would be great.
A few months ago, we sat and chatted. Your team making it to the conference, the league tournament for the first time in a long time.
Yeah.
Almost all of that team is back. You got 4 starters, 11 letter winners coming back. That's got to be an exciting thing for you and the coaching staff.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I think for the first time in my time as the head coach, we've brought in a small recruiting class. We've got a lot of returners. So we feel like we've built some momentum in terms of creating some experience, and what the pieces we've been able to add with the freshman class are young, exciting, and they've been able to slot right in. So it's definitely, we're on the cusp of an exciting year for sure.
Volleyball is one of those sports that requires that team kind of effort. You got to be in sync in that, having that kind of experience returning. That's just got to be a game changer, I would think.
Oh, very much so. And the neat part is that the returners all know the expectation in that regard. They know what it's going to take to have that environment, that passion, that enthusiasm to make it a successful year. And the freshmen are able just to tap into their experience, tap into what the expectations are immediately, and just jump in and be on board immediately, rather than trying to feel it out like we've done many years before, having to bring in classes. I think it was 8, 7, and 6, my 3 previous classes. So to bring in 3, it's kind of nice.
That's a great feeling. I can't imagine how much that must be for you and the coaching staff. You're on the road for a while, though. You're going to be in Arkansas for this weekend, then Illinois, Missoula. You don't get a chance to come home until the 17th, but that home crowd for the Bobcat volleyball team has been a huge thing, hasn't it?
Yeah, without a doubt, it's the best crowd in the Big Sky, without a doubt. And I think regionally we have one of the best crowds going in the region. You know, when you can make comparisons to us or the WCC schools or even the Pac-12 schools in our region, we have the most consistent attendance. We have the most passionate fans. We have the mix here at Montana State to create what I believe can be really a regional, if not national, powerhouse in terms of attendance. We're in the top 50 in attendance for the whole nation out of 300 and some programs in the country. We were in the top of the list for the league in the Big Sky. And one of the big recruiting tools for us is letting the recruits know that you're going to play in front of fans who not only care about Montana State, but are extraordinarily passionate about volleyball. And we saw that last Tuesday night, having Carroll come in for an exhibition game. And I didn't get exact numbers because we didn't do a ticket count, but my estimate would be 800 to 1,000 people turned out for an exhibition game against Carroll. So as we get into our Division I athletic schedule here, with Seattle coming in on the 17th, I'm anticipating again breaking through that ceiling of 1,400 fans a night, which would just be fantastic.
A fantastic goal, and we'd like to help you with that. Daniel Jones, head coach of the MSU Volleyball team, joining us this morning. Safe travels to Arkansas, and we'll check back in with you in a little bit how things all went. Thanks for being here.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
We're going to take a quick break. We come back. Matt has your forecast. Stick around.